Live in 3, 2, 1.
We're live.
And we're live.
Here at SparkFun. Welcome to our annual SparkFun Halloween broadcast. I'm here with Tim.
Hi, I'm the ghost with the most, and I'm here to judge our costume contest today. We have a wonderful collection of SparkFunions, all dressed up in costume, and we're going to hand out awesome awards for these people, including best use of SparkFun stuff. So we should check that out. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Who are our judges this year?
Our judges are myself. Okay. I'm going to be judging. Our wonderful director of virtual operations, Jordan Colby, as well as our HR manager, Kristen Moorfield. They have elected not to come onto screen.
So, in a very
try to peer pressure them, it's not going to work.
In a very uncharacteristic SparkFun show of shyness, I guess, as it were, they've elected not to come on screen.
We will see some very unshy SparkFunions here
Richard,
in a couple of minutes.
Will you come out here and so?
See, here's a little bit of unshyness. We have,
Richard is
ladies
not
and
shy.
Gentlemen, Richard Parker.
Nice. Where's the camera?
So the camera is right here. Right on here.
So listen, which camera is it?
Whatever you say.
Richard, I need to explain to you how the cameras work.
Okay.
Here, we're coming up here. So,
This guy?
no. Where are we live, Mike?
Let's do this one.
Live TV. So, right now, we're in the real world, and all of America is inside of the camera.
According to the feet at the bottom, there's an FM13.
It is a quantum inverter. It captures our image, shoots it out there, and they're all released.
Okay.
But then we're trapped in the camera. So I have your soul. Welcome to Halloween at SparkFun. All right. What are you going to be doing while I'm in there?
There we go.
While I'm in there judging the costume contest.
So I'm going to be talking to the people wearing the costumes. We're going to be looking at some SparkFun projects behind us. We're going to be looking, hopefully, at some projects underway with SparkFun employees, things that work, things that don't work, things that we are still working on. So we'll be kind of going through a cross-section of SparkFun, costumed and uncostumed.
All right, fantastic. And as a special added treat, this wouldn't be the internet if we didn't give you a chance to tell us that we were wrong. We have a fan vote. Go vote on YouTube for your favorite costume, please. In the comment section of SparkFun Live, tell us who your favorite costume is, and that person's going to get a prize. Thank you very much.
Behind our camera is the ever hard-working Mike Grusin. Mike will be monitoring those comments, and we'll be feeding them back to you as they come in. So, how do we start this?
I think I'm going to go in there and start judging.
You're going to go in there and start judging, and I'm going to talk to some people.
You're going to go talk to some people.
Awesome. There we go.
I was giving them this to you so you could hold it and hand it to people.
Yeah, right. Okay, got it. Cheers. Who's first? Maya. Come here, Maya. No. Come on. Use the camera to pressure Maya to come out here, please. Maya, the camera's on you. All of America's watching. You have to come talk to me for just a little bit. So. Nick.
What? There you go.
I'm going to give you a mic.
Okay.
Talk about what got you here.
What got me here?
What got you here? First of all, what do you do here? For those of our audience who don't recognize you. What do you do?
I'm a creative technologist here at SparkFun.
And so every Friday for the new Friday product post, for the Friday new product post, you are our man in the spotlight.
I'm kind of a spokesperson, yes.
Yep.
We've got, there are two of us, Sean and myself, who you'll recognize from the videos, maybe not so much at just this moment. But yeah, we build the projects and then present them and release all of the code and all of the wiring diagrams and everything so that people at home can try to replicate what we've done.
Best job you ever had?
Yeah, easily. Yeah.
Nice. Talk about your costume.
My costume is the Baron Samedi, or Baron Lacroix of Voodoo lore. He's one of the 4 Baron Loa of the Gede Nanchan, which are the guardians of the dead. So when you die, I make sure that I bury you, and I make sure that your body rots in the ground so you don't come back as a zombie.
Wow. How
Yeah.
long did it take you to do the makeup?
The makeup I did when I got into the office this morning. I have a big makeup kit that I brought with me, and it only took about half an hour, maybe.
Wow. How about the accoutrements around the hat? So, Mike, can we zoom in on this hat? Come on over here.
Yeah.
Let's. So, Mike's gonna cut to this for us. There we go. Now we have the hat in. So, talk about like these aren't actual bird skulls.
No, these are all 3D printed on TAS 5, and they're all white ABS plastic. And I've just taken them, smoothed them with a little bit of acetone, sanded them a little bit, and then rubbed some fuller's earth into them, which is sort of like a prop dirt that's used to dirty up costumes and prop pieces and things like that. The bones, the cross at the front made of bones, those are also 3D printed bones. The models for all of these things I downloaded from Thingiverse.
Anything that didn't come from Thingiverse?
None of the models are original. A lot of the beads and things on here are things from the craft store. All of the feathers are craft store feathers that I just like kind of ruffled up. And
So you can get the voodoo, the little skull beads at the craft store?
yeah, these little skull beads came from the craft store. The crosses that are tucked into the band on my hat, I had left over from another project, actually.
So usually we're used to you doing things with technology, and there's a decided lack of like kind of tech in this costume.
Yeah, there are no electronics, there's no blinky lights or anything. This is just me trying to do a very traditional Halloween costume.
It came out great.
Thank you.
It came out great. Where'd you get the tux jacket?
Tux jacket was Amazon.com. Is $60, I think. And yeah, it is exactly what I needed for this costume.
Awesome. Anything else I'm missing?
Let's see.
Is that real rum?
This is real rum. This is a real cigar. This is not a real snake. I had to repaint this snake because I got it from the Halloween pop-up store and it was green. And I didn't like the green snake, so I repainted it entirely. I like it better this way. And yeah. Oh, and I have gold teeth.
Wow. Where'd gold teeth come from?
Also online somewhere. I don't remember where.
Back out.
Ooh.
You're gonna pick the next victim. Who's the next victim? So this is so if you go and you talk to me, you get to pick whoever comes.
I like that a lot. I'm gonna get Stretch Armstrong in here.
Awesome.
Because it's too good. I can't wait.
Awesome. Thank you, Nick.
Thank you.
Stretch.
Hello, Jeff Branson.
How are you?
I'm doing well.
Good. Do you feel like talking about your alter persona, the persona that isn't Stretch?
So to be honest with you, this is sort of what I'm like every day. Very long, very stretchy. There's not much difference here. But
So there wasn't a lot of work put into this.
no, not really.
So what do you do here at SparkFun?
So here at SparkFun, I'm a product marketing manager.
Okay. How long you been here?
Been here 6 years now.
Awesome. What's your favorite part of the job?
My favorite part of the job, absolutely the people I work with. The fact that we get to do things like this.
Nice.
You know, it's all very fun.
Nice. If you could do anything other than what you do at SparkFun, what would it be?
Boogie boarding,
Really?
probably.
Like moving water, the water parks, the whole like what?
I'm not an ocean type, so yeah.
So a water park.
Probably a water park. Yeah.
Have you ever done the wake surfing thing with the boat?
I have done wakeboarding before. Not very good. Center of gravity is just too high. Yeah, just way too high.
Right on. What are you doing for Halloween after you go out when you leave here? You got plans?
I'm gonna have a few people stretch me out, Jeff.
We'll tune back in for that.
Okay.
So you get to pick who comes next.
Okay.
Who comes next?
I think we should get. The Star Wars fan over here.
Krista?
Oh yeah.
Krista, you're next. Oh, awesome. Awesome.
You have to take it from now. It's for sure.
Thank you. This is too good. This is way too good. Oh my God. Hi, Calvin. Hi, Calvin. It's a Calvin walk. So I'm going to hold the mic.
Cool.
Because you got to hold Calvin.
Yeah.
So tell us what you do here.
I'm in the accounting department.
And your name is?
I'm Krista.
And this is?
This is Calvin.
And how old is Calvin?
He's just over a year old.
I think he's a little excited.
He is.
Has he been on television before?
He has not.
Oh. So a description of the costume for those of us who are not.
So he's a very wiggly little Ewok.
So Calvin doesn't tolerate things well.
Yeah, he's an Ewok. I'm Princess Leia from Endor.
Awesome. I love the use of Tyvek.
It's a ring poncho. It's just bought it on Amazon.
Awesome.
Sponge painted it.
Awesome. So, is this your only Halloween costume this year, or have you been through a couple?
I've been through a couple. I've also been a Wookiee and a fairy.
Because I think Saturday night we saw each other at a party,
Yes.
and you were.
I was a Wookiee.
There was a plethora of Wookiees there that night.
Yep, we
Seemed
had
to be
a whole herd
real-
of Wookiees.
Yeah, we don't have as many Wookiees
No,
here today.
not today.
So, what are your plans when you leave SparkFun?
I'm probably gonna hand out some candy.
So the mild-mannered Boulder thing is just, it's consistent
Oh yeah.
all the way through.
Well, come on, it's a Monday.
Nice. Yeah. What did you do last year?
Last year, oh boy, it's kind of a fuzzy memory. Can't quite recall.
Really?
I don't know.
Were you guys at the company kegs last year?
Sure.
Maybe.
I don't. Yeah. I'll say yeah.
So is SparkFun the best job you've ever had?
It is. I haven't had many, but
If
it's
you
pretty
weren't
good.
here and you had another job you could do, what would it be?
Oh, probably something in the biology field. I have my bachelor's in biology, so I'd definitely be doing something with plants.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. What do you think your chances are with the judges?
Calvin's a crowd pleaser.
Calvin is a crowd
So he's my secret weapon.
Yeah, W.C. Fields said never follow kids or animals, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, no, good job. Really good job. Right on. Okay, Calvin, you ready? So you get to pick who comes next.
Oh boy. I think we're gonna have to go with oh goodness, the anglerfish? Dia?
Dia, you're up. So, never follow kids or animals, but you can do this. Like, you'll totally kill us. So can you do like the back and forth so we see the whole costume moving? Yes. Okay, awesome. So you're no stranger to the camera here at SparkFun.
That's true.
So tell us about who you are and what you do here.
Not usually this muffled.
Right? Do you want to?
Sure. No, I can't.
Okay.
I can't have candy either. This is ruining my life.
But it's a sacrifice that's worth. It's worth it.
Yes, but it's one of the worst decisions I ever made.
It's a limited amount of time.
I'm Dia. I'm the style specialist. I work in the engineering department. I also do the electrocute videos with Nick Toole. And, you know,
You've been here a long time,
I have 6 years now.
so you've seen a lot of changes.
I have.
What's your most favorite change? Is it the new building?
Probably when Susan left and I got the biggest office.
That's
That was
good
a
one.
lot of
That's a really
changes
good
ago,
one.
though.
That's
That was a
good one.
really
And for
long.
people who haven't seen your office, tell us about your office.
Oh, that's a new office. It's not the biggest office.
not the biggest office.
Yes. So I have a custom paint job. I have grass on the floor. I have critters and shelves. I have a lot of oddities. The whole office is kind of designed to be explored. Everything there is meant to be touched or read or smelled or looked at or interacted with in some way.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's really
Yeah.
awesome. So tell me about just the light up here. What do we got going here? Where are the batteries?
The batteries are inside my hair, right here in the front.
Is this printed?
It is. This, both the little crown that it's mounted on and the fin up top are 3D printed off of Thingiverse. Should I, give you guys a link to those files or
That'd be
anything?
great. That'd be great.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. So, what was the hardest part of this costume?
Honestly, the corset. The electronics were really easy. Everything went together really well. Oh, I've got some polymorph up here too.
What's polymorph?
Polymorph is, I think they still sell it. It's a thermoplastic that comes as tiny little beads. You drop them in boiling hot water, and they melt into a very malleable form so that you can sculpt them into a shape, and that's how I've connected the pieces into the piece.
Nice, nice. Where do you get net?
Fish net?
Yeah.
So I do a lot of mermaid costuming, and that means I just accumulate a lot of sort of beachy things. I don't know how this ended up at my house. Probably someone gave it to me. I saw it at Goodwill, or maybe it came from Party City. I have no idea.
Probably the least spoken sentence in interview history is I do a lot of mermaid costuming. Like that doesn't, you don't, David Frost didn't get that.
Oh, come on,
no,
come on.
no.
You're telling me that Daryl Hannah never had a single interview? Come on.
Yeah, but I think you capped it. I think you did it. I totally think you did it. Is there anything about the costume we should know that we haven't talked about?
The ladies at the fabric store are not entertained.
Really? What is their particular brand of not entertained?
I think at Joanne Fabrics there's a certain obligation to ask people what they're working on whenever they come in and get fabric. So, as they always do, I get kind of this like very grandmotherly, what are you working on? Oh, a Halloween costume. What are you going to be? An anglerfish. Oh. They don't like
Right, yeah.
They don't
Just
like
silence.
No.
Crickets. So this is a Joanne fabric.
Yeah.
Right?
Did they ask?
No, not
Did
at
you
all.
say Elmo?
No. Somebody accused me of being an unholy cross of a Viking and a Muppet this morning, but
I would say a Muppet and a Muppet.
a Muppet and a Muppet. This
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
I'm the ghost of Halloween's past.
I've actually got a Viking costume sitting in my office.
Well, I have my Viking
Just
helmet
in
left
case.
over from our Viking funeral, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
really like it's hard, and I don't like wearing it, so I just wear my
Yeah.
fez
I can't imagine
instead.
what it's like to wear uncomfortable costumes for the love of your art.
No. Yeah.
I need you to tell me about it sometime.
Awesome. With that, would you pick the next person?
Oh, sure. I want Mary in her bag.
Mary. Okay. Mary, you are up. Thank you, Dia. Yes, we are. This is awesome. And Mike, we're going to go to a real cut because I want you to see Mary's eyes. So, hi. How's it going?
Pretty good.
Are you camera shy?
I'm very.
Totally. Awesome. Nice. Oh my God. Can we get some close-up shots? Mike's going to zoom in. I'm just going to turn this a little bit so the camera
what he
can
wants.
see. Okay.
But that's
Can we
my
get in there,
familiar.
Mike, and get that? I'm going to come right up on the. There we go. So there's a bat in there, right? Awesome. Mary, I'm going to give this back to you. Hold that mic right up here so we can hear what you said.
Okay.
Tell me what you do here.
I'm an engineer.
What kind of engineer are you?
I'm an electrical engineer.
Awesome. And how long have you been at SparkFun?
About 8 months.
Do you love it?
I do.
What do you like about it most?
Well, this day.
Halloween's like the best thing at SparkFun, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
How many costumes do you think are out today?
17 or 18.
Yeah, there's a bunch. And tell me how you got to this costume.
Well, these are actually just my normal clothes, and the contacts just make the costume scary.
Nice. So, is there anything we need to know about the costume that I'm not like? These look 3D printed. Are the horns 3D printed?
They are. So I may look like a witch, but I'm actually a woodland mystic.
And the derivation of this. Tell me more about woodland mystics.
Yeah, so I actually was a witch that was burned at Salem, and then came back and fused with the woodland god.
Sweet. Where'd you get the horns? Where'd the file for the horns come from?
Thingiverse.
Everybody wants a Thingiverse. There's no
It's so
other
good.
options, right?
It's so good.
Right on. How long did it take to print the horns?
About 10 hours.
10 hours.
Yeah.
Did you have to watch the printer the whole time?
No, I let it go overnight.
Did you have any misprints? Did they print on the first try?
Several. No, I had about 3 misprints.
So was there a lot of support material on the horns?
There ended up being more support material for the successful pair.
So did you have to do a lot of finish work on the horns?
None.
Really? Just peeled the support material off and away it went?
That's it.
Would you do anything different?
With the horns?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So the bat cage. Tell me about the bat cage.
So this is the cage for my familiar. This is where, he goes off, hunts for things, and then he comes back home.
Awesome.
He's also
Awesome.
got-
And where did he come from?
Etsy.
I didn't know you could buy little bats. Amazing.
You'd be surprised how much taxidermy you can buy online.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. The makeup. How long did the makeup take?
Well, actually, I've done this costume a couple of times practicing the burn scars with latex, so I didn't have that much latex left over this morning. So I only spent an hour on the actual burn coverings and makeup.
You going anywhere tonight after this?
Oh no, I'm going home.
Is the latex uncomfortable? It always makes me kind of itchy.
Yeah, I'm very itchy, but more than itching, my eyes are just burning. I think they're bloodshot. Yeah, the contacts are hurting, but it's worth it because if I could look like this every day, I would.
Awesome, awesome. You've been a super good sport. Who do you want to pick to come up next?
Gadget.
Gadget. So, Angela, would you join us? And thank you, Mary. Perfect. Good afternoon. How are you?
Tired.
Are you tired? So first off, when you're not Gadget, who are you?
I'm the e-textile education specialist here at SparkFun, and some of my projects happen to be on the wall behind us.
Awesome. We can talk about those a little bit if you want to. Actually, let's trade. And Mike, can we swing over and talk a little bit about projects? So we're going to let Gadget describe some of the projects.
These are from a blog post that we just did a few weeks ago that has a little bit more instructional stuff. There's some light up pennants. I think they're all out of batteries at this point in the day. But you can see underneath the little ghosts and spiders and decorative items, there are lily pad LEDs with some batteries hidden behind there. Lots of different ways that you can make some decorations for Halloween or holidays or all sorts of occasions. So we did some Halloween ones this year.
What do we got going here?
That is a conductive thread wreath. I don't think it's plugged in either. I think we missed out on that one. But you can see a video of it on our Instagram account on SparkFun and on the blog post. So there's a conductive thread underneath the flowers in the wreath and a lily pad that's doing capacitive touch on the web. And then the spider has little LEDs in it that light up when you touch it. So.
And then we have another spider prop too, right?
Yes.
Is it working?
There it is.
So, were you the impetus of this?
So that spider is the next level of the wreath. We were going to make a giant spider web in the education department with a spider that dropped down when you touched the web. This is as far as we got because we had a lot of other projects going on in this show. But step one is make the spider move, and step two is connect it up to the conductive thread web that we're going to build. Possibly a tutorial for next Halloween so that we can get it documented.
And then what's the control on the spider for up and down?
Right now, it's just a remote. So Mike is behind the scenes controlling the spider, and we've had some fun with that.
Infrared remote,
people.
right? Yeah.
Yep.
So kind of fun for tours. We hide it in the ceiling when tours come through. We drop spiders on people.
It's been hanging out in our doorway, so when you walk through and somebody hears the door open, they can drop the spider on you.
Do we have more projects we want to?
There's just some more. Let's see.
Here, I'll hold your wrench.
This one did not get hung up, but it's another Halloween banner. This one has a light sensor in it and some twinkling LEDs that light up when it gets dark. It's probably not going to get dark enough in here, and it also is not plugged in at the moment, but you can see the conductive thread stitching in there, connecting all the pieces, and then covered with felt.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay, now on to this costume. So tell us about your costume.
So I am Gadget Hackwrench from Rescue Rangers. If any of you watched television in the late 80s, early 90s, it was the Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers cartoon. I'm the female mouse who is really handy with tools and fixing stuff and inventing things. So that was what I chose.
What was the hardest part of this costume?
The hardest part of this costume was making the jumpsuit. Lilac jumpsuits are not in fashion right now. They may have been in the 80s, but I had to custom make this, and it was a really interesting tailoring project for me because I've never made something like this before. So.
How long did you spend on the jumpsuit?
Quite a while. The final iteration was actually based on a bunch of patterning experiments, so trying out existing clothes I had, fitting it, redoing it, ripping apart the seams, so it was a lot of work. But
In
now I have
combination
one.
with a second costume this weekend.
Yes, so I was in a Halloween-themed wedding yesterday. I was a bridesmaid, and so I had a costume for that as well.
What was your costume for that?
I was a witch, so the bridesmaids were witches. They had broomsticks and little hats, and everyone at the wedding was dressed up, which was really exciting because family members don't always get into the spirit of Halloween, especially for that kind of formal occasion. So it was really interesting to see, and the pictures will be really cool from that one.
The pictures I saw on Facebook were awesome.
Yeah, there's lots of stuff on Facebook at the moment of that wedding, and it was really fun. It was the bride and groom were Addams Family themed. They had the Addams Family theme song when they marched off.
Where do you have a Halloween-themed wedding?
This was right in Lafayette, so it was an event center that was interested in having that kind of theme, and they let the decorating crew come in and turn it into basically a haunted house for the whole day for the guests. So.
Tell me about the wig. Where'd the wig come from?
The wig is from Arta Wigs, which is an online wig seller. They make probably the best cosplay wigs that I've used, and I styled it with some tools and hairspray and cutting and.
So you do a lot of costumes.
I do a lot of costumes.
How many costumes a year do you do?
Quite a few. I actually had a 31 days of Halloween costume sharing on Facebook this year, and most of those costumes were actually from the last year or so. So lots of theme parties
Do
in
you
my
think
life.
you've done a dozen costumes this year?
Probably about that.
Yeah, that's just judging from sitting next to you. That it would seem like.
Everyone sees my costumes being worked on at the office. So.
Well, it's it's kind of part of the gig, right?
It is part of the gig, yep.
So, if you weren't at SparkFun and you could pick a job that was as fun as SparkFun, what do you think it would be?
I'm not sure there is one.
I don't think there is either.
But probably something in the costuming world, for sure.
Awesome. Do you have any tips for people doing costumes? What's the biggest thing that you wouldn't think of?
Be kind to yourself when you're overreaching for projects.
Takes twice as long and costs twice as much?
It takes twice as long as you think. It's okay if it's not perfect. You're probably the only one who thinks that. And a lot of costuming is just getting the idea across, so having those visual cues for what you want to achieve.
What are the visual cues that you used on this one?
This one was definitely the purple jumpsuit. That's pretty iconic, and the color of the wig and the goggles. If it wasn't exactly right, people would still think of their childhood in this show. So I tried to get at least those cues going.
So your brain fills in the details? Mm-hmm. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. You get to pick the next person who comes up. Who do you...
Who's the next? How about Pete?
How about
hiding
Pete?
in the corner there.
Pete, come on up. Thank you, Angela.
Hey, Jeff.
Hi, Pete. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah.
This is an awesome
Yeah, you like it?
costume. Yeah,
Good.
Tell me.
All right. So originally, I wanted to do Moonlight Kingdom costume for a long time, but it's kind of better as a couple's costume, all by itself, and it wasn't really an option this time around. If you know what I mean? So instead, I decided to do kind of in the vein of the Endor layer that we had before. I'm kind of doing a mashup where it's I guess you could call it a Forest Moonrise Kingdom. Moonrise Kingdom Scout Trooper.
Keep iterating.
Sure.
There's got
Yeah, if you want, whatever you want to do.
Right.
So I haven't done all of them, but I started redoing the patches to be a little more.
So where did the patches come from?
Oh, I made them on the sewing machine.
Oh, tell us about the sewing machine.
Okay, so over in Marcom we have a sewing machine that has a embroidery function, and essentially it automatically will do one color at a time with a file that is enumerated with basically one color at a time, and it prompts you to change the color of the thread every time it needs a new thing. So they're not perfect, but this
How
one looks
long
pretty
did it
good.
take to make the badges?
This one took about an hour and a half.
Okay.
The smaller one's about 20 to 30 minutes each.
Is this the first time you've done a project like this
Yeah.
on it?
Yeah.
So are you stoked? Because
I can't believe it works.
right, I'm
Yeah.
like looking at it and I'm going, this is
It's
great.
surprising. Like this, your Cthulhu would take a really long time.
Right.
And I'm not super familiar with how the file. It's a weird file format. so-
Yeah.
And it's proprietary. So
And somebody's got to take over that machine. So where did the rest of the costume come
all right.
from?
So I just bought the shorts and shirt were just standard Dickies khaki, and then I went in and sewed all the piping on.
Oh,
I sewed on
awesome.
these epaulets
And did you cut the pockets?
Yeah.
Oh man, this is great.
Right. Yeah, a lot of
I never
detail
would have
work.
picked this out as a Dickies set of like workwear. Perfect.
I've mangled these things.
So, and these flaps you sewed on.
Oh, well, the pockets are regular. I just ripped the pockets off and then cut them to the right size, and then because they were square pockets, I didn't want to move.
Oh, this is brilliant. This is totally brilliant. So breaking really quick, what do you do here during the regular day?
I'm in charge of graphic design and basically the aesthetic of the company.
So that's why the attention to detail kind of shows up.
I've got a bunch more patches I want to make. I just didn't have time. It took way longer.
And then,
you want to hear about? I forgot. I almost forgot. So this is a restraining bolt.
Yeah.
Closely, it's from the Star Wars movies.
Right.
A lot of people was like, "Is that a raccoon ring?" No, sir. It is a restraining bolt, and it's 3D printed.
Awesome.
And primed and painted. Yeah.
So for those people who are watching right now who might not know otherwise, you just did a project tutorial on costume stuff.
Yeah, me and
Tell us
Sean
about that.
worked on. So the idea was I would wear the Scout Trooper helmet along with this.
So tell us more about how you got to the Scout Trooper helmet.
Sure. So that was a long process of buying the raw fiberglass from someone who's much better at molding than I am, and then priming and painting and finishing, and gluing all the little bits in, and getting the cast piece for the nose.
Do you have the full Stormtrooper outfit?
I do, yeah.
How
I wore it
often,
last year.
Right. How often are you a Stormtrooper in the world?
Well, once I get my outfit is under peer review with the 501st right now.
So tell us about 501st.
Okay, so 501st Legion is it's bad guys doing good. It's people that dress up in Stormtrooper armor and then go to hospitals and charity.
But I've seen more than just Stormtroopers. I've seen Sand People.
Yeah, Sand People
I've seen,
and
Darth Vaders, I think.
Vader and Bounty Hunters all fall.
Bounty Hunters, yeah.
If you want to be a rebel person, you got to go to the Rebel Legion. But they're pretty good too.
I've been at a couple of parties with 501st. It was a blast. Those guys are awesome.
Yeah.
So you're under review for 501st.
Yeah, I'm under peer review. I just got to send them a whole bunch of photos.
How did that go? Like, did you?
They are so picky. It's awesome. Like, the notes that they had were pretty minor, but required some redoing. Like, I had to replace some decals. They're like, it's a couple centimeters low, dude. You got to replace those.
Wow.
I was like, oh, okay, all right, no problem. And then it's just got to wait for them to look at it. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Really cool. So the restraining bolt. You printed the restraining bolt.
Yep, on the little spot.
And then what end use did you have for a restraining bolt?
Oh, it was specifically for this. Yeah.
So like kind of a little mash right in the middle of the mash.
Right.
Nice.
Well, I guess if you could get like a lot of power and like a copper coil that was big enough, you could maybe have a little bit of an EMP disruptor you could put on something, but I don't think that'd be a good idea. You straight up wreck somebody's phone.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. That's good. That's what some people need their phones kind of turned off.
Yeah.
Here, let me. Oh, sorry about that. Right. I'm
just a magnet and a big. Yeah.
The airport, right? Like that dude who's like, I need that second spot in the football pool.
Yeah, but I think DIY electronics at an airport maybe not such a good idea.
Oh, I can personally attest to that. Yeah.
I'm sure you can.
Yes. So tonight, anything going on tonight?
Same old. I kind of did my big thing this weekend, so I don't know.
What was your big thing this weekend?
Just went out with friends.
Cool. Yeah. Who's your victim?
Oh, let's see. I gotta pick somebody new.
You gotta pick somebody new.
Oh gosh, I don't know who hasn't gone yet. How about Holy Hand Grenade over here? Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch.
Oh yeah. Will.
Hey, Will.
Come on.
Do the handoff.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joe.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Brother Maynard. Oh yeah. Did we get it right? Is it Brother Maynard?
It is.
So tell me how you got to the Brother Maynard thing.
I always wanted to dress up like this, and then I have a 4-month-old baby, and I figured she could be a rabbit, and so that just kind of sealed the deal.
Oh man, that's awesome. So are you going out afterwards?
Possibly. I haven't quite decided yet.
Right. And then, did you make the Holy Hand Grenade?
Yes, it's 3D printed.
Where does I can imagine that Thingiverse is rife with Holy Hand Grenades?
I'm not quite sure. I was talking to one of the guys downstairs, Kent, and he was like, "Oh yeah, here.
Here's a Holy Hand Grenade."
He's like, "Here, I found it. We'll make one."
And then, did you make it in 2 parts or more?
2 parts. So it's split right down the middle.
And then the paint job,
That's custom. I had to do that.
is that like tester's model paint?
Yeah, it is on the outside. I actually painted it with Pour 15 first because it's really strong, so that the little cross on the top wouldn't come off.
Nice, nice. And what'd you print it out of?
I don't remember what was on the machine.
Did you make the robes, or did you get the robes someplace?
I got them from Etsy.
You got them from
I
Etsy.
got them custom made
So
from Etsy.
this is a really tacky question. How much do Brother Maynard robes cost?
$30.
Oh my God! You can't beat it, right? I couldn't even leave the house for that. Wow. Is there anything about the costume I missed?
No.
Did it come with a rope?
It did come with a rope.
Amazing.
I just excluded
the internet, right? You can get anything you want,
Oh, yeah.
whether you need it or not.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. What do you do here during the regular day?
I'm a production tech, so I make and test and fix boards before they go out to storefront.
And you've been here a long time.
6 years.
Do you love it still?
I do.
Awesome.
I do. I actually am in the process of my first big project.
What is your first big project?
RFID for instead of a key from a car.
All right. And I think we exchanged emails earlier today. You have a fritzing drawing? Is that right?
I do have I was hoping to make it as a
Do you have it with you?
post. I don't. I didn't print it out.
Ah, that's all right. We can dig into it later if we got a little time. Because I'd like to talk to folks about projects if we have time.
Absolutely.
Have you done other projects with SparkFun parts?
Yes, I've done an EL Cat in the hat for my wife, the teacher. And I made a fiber optic top hat that twinkled.
Awesome.
Like starlight.
That's right. I remember that.
Yeah, I'm actually redoing that one because I have different fiber optics.
Very cool.
So, yeah.
Very cool. All right, so you get to pick whoever goes next. So I think Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah. Thank you, Will.
Yeah, coming back from that project.
All right, here we go. Oh, can you hold the mic and do the thing at the same time? Well, can you hold your own mic, or do you need me? Okay. Oh, look at that. Awesome. Okay. All right. So, tell me about the costume.
Okay. I'm Wonder Woman. And I tried to make that as clear as possible.
It's pretty good.
Good. The headband for SparkFunny things is being you can't really see it in the light, and the battery's running out. But the star on here is is twinkling.
Oh.
Or it should be twinkling.
Yeah, very, very dim. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So with the power of justice, it twinkles brighter. So.
Is SparkFun a just place?
It's a justice. It's just brimming with justice and goodness. Yeah.
The rest of the costume. Did you make?
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's mostly vinyl. So it's really warm. Yep.
Wow. Can I?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
I bet it's.
It's quite. Yeah. It's nice and toasty for.
Okay. So can I use your real name?
What?
Can I use your real name?
Yeah,
Human
of course. Yeah.
So this is Emily.
Hi.
So, and Emily, how long have you been at SparkFun?
I've just been here about like a year and a half.
Yeah, but it just seems like so much longer.
Yeah.
So, and you're transitioning right now. Yeah. Tell me about that.
Yep. I am moving to customer support. So
from the front desk.
Front desk.
Awesome.
So yeah.
So so you're like the face that everybody sees when they come to SparkFun.
So today has been especially special.
Because of Halloween.
Because nobody knew I was actually Wonder Woman.
Awesome. So did you get people coming in this morning picking up parts for Halloween stuff?
I did.
Tell me, do you know anything in particular?
Yeah, we are back ordered and completely out of EL wire.
No surprise, right?
Surprise.
No surprise.
Yeah, lots of LEDs, lots of motors.
What's your favorite front desk story?
Oh gosh.
Because it's really fun. Like we all kind of are in the building, but when you get to work with people and you get to see people every day, what's your favorite story?
That's a good question. I really like it when local restaurants come in and give us samples of their food to try and get us to cater their food.
That wasn't what I was expecting at all.
No. I mean, there are a couple weird ones, but those really stand out.
Oh, tell me a weird one.
A weird one?
Yeah, tell me a weird one.
All right. Gosh.
G-rated.
I hope they're
'cause
not.
we're on-
I hope that they're not a customer. Is the thing. I don't want to offend that specific customer.
Okay.
But they are weird.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever seen me pick up?
You?
Yeah. I buy a lot of parts. Nothing weird, I guess. Okay.
I did see somebody pick up a snake here.
A snake?
That was weird.
Like a real snake?
Yeah,
like
like
a
a
live
live
snake? Okay, that's a good one.
Thanks.
That one's very Halloween.
Not from the front desk, but out in the parking lot.
So, if you weren't at SparkFun, what would you want to be doing?
If I wasn't at SparkFun, I think I would be. That's a good question. A newscaster?
I'll buy that.
Yeah.
Sounds
yeah.
good to me. Awesome. Have I missed anything about the costume?
No.
No.
This is kind of it.
Okay.
But thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
You get to pick the next person.
All right.
I
Who hasn't? Raise your hand. I think it's your turn. Yeah. And bring your dragon.
Jen. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wonder Woman.
Yay.
Did you get some candy? What do you got there? M&Ms. Are they delicious? Do you want to talk about your costume? I like them. Yeah? So tell me about your costume. Can you talk into the mic? Yeah, good job. Good job. Who are you?
Toothless.
Yeah? And what kind of animal are you?
Dragon.
You're a dragon. And do you have a dragon trainer with you?
Mm-hmm.
Who is that? Who's your dragon trainer?
I don't even know his name.
You don't even know his name. But in real life, your dragon trainer is... Is it your mom? So you're pretty lucky to have mom come and be your dragon trainer, huh? So what's your favorite part about your costume?
About taking pictures of my costume.
You like taking pictures? Awesome. That's really good. You know that we're live on TV? Can you see yourself up there? Yeah. So lots of people are seeing your costume right now. More people are seeing your costume than any kid you know right now. That's pretty awesome. You think you're going to win the costume contest? I think you're going to win the costume. Because you got an awesome contest, an awesome costume. Now, do me a favor. We turn around and let us see your wings. Oh, they're great. Yep. And you got the red and black on your tail. Keep turning. Keep turning for me. Good job. How old are you?
I'm 4.
You're 4. And what do you do? Do you go to school? Do you have a friend? Do you have a best friend? What's his name?
Noah.
Noah. What's Noah dressed as this Halloween?
He likes to be a dragon.
He likes to be a dragon too. So you guys are like kind of the marauding dragons. Are you good dragons or bad dragons?
Good dragons.
Okay, it's good to be a good dragon. Thank you. Can I talk to your mom a little bit? Can I give her the mic? Hi.
Hi.
Where'd you find all this?
I was lucky enough with all the fantastic people here to help me put something together so I could be my little dragon trainer Viking with this one.
Nice, nice. And is this the only thing you guys are doing, or are you going out for more Halloween fun after this?
We're going to go out later. We're going to go see Grandma and Nana.
Is there some trick-or-treating? Yeah, are you going to win trick-or-treat? Yeah, do you know how to do this? Thumb and pinky. Let's give the internet thumb and pinky. Just show them right there. There you go.
Yeah.
Right on. Awesome. Awesome. Thanks, Jen.
Thanks, Jen.
Who do you pick?
Yeah, I think the hat. See, the one I wanted to ran away.
The one you want? Send Tim up here.
I say, Tim!
Tim!
You're up!
You're up. Yeah. Nah, it's, yeah.
Say bye,
Thank you, Lucas. Bye.
Can I have...
Dead air. Damn right. Keep it G. Okay, so this is a mashup.
I'm too tall.
Make the sound.
I don't fit. Evan's my sound guy.
Awesome. Yeah, that was
really
that was perfect. That was perfect. That was Duff Baka.
That actually is me saying Duff.
Right?
In Wookiee.
So tell me about like kind of the whole thing that we got going here.
Well, I'm clearly a Wookiee.
Yes, clearly. Clearly.
And we have our hipster alternative La Croix Duff. It's the new seltzer
Diet
water.
friendly and
Yeah.
kind of consciousness.
Yeah, no alcohol,
Yeah,
no flavor, no nothing. No good.
Not very Boulder.
No.
So you've actually been in 2 incarnations this Halloween that I've seen. The Saturday night
Duff
you were
Man.
full on Duff Man.
Yeah, full on Duff. That's not work appropriate, so.
Full on Duff Man is not work
He's
appropriate.
a little bit too. I can't let that out in public.
Okay, you're inner Duff Man.
You have to be in like a 18 or older
Special.
kind of scenario.
Yeah. I saw Duff Man kind of.
As Duff Man duffs
Yeah.
the night away.
Yeah. There was
bad.
some of that Saturday night. So, can I talk about your human name?
Yes.
Your human name is
Tim. Holmberg.
And what do you do here?
I'm the tech support manager here at SparkFun. Wow, I don't know where I work.
How long you been here?
The Millennium Falcon. 7 years.
God,
going on 8.
time. What's
Wait,
your
8 years, going on 9.
Can you tell me a SparkFun story that's safe for work?
Safe for work. Yeah,
What's your favorite? Because customer service gets all kinds of good stuff.
Okay, so I got a phone call from Popular Science, and I had a hour-long conversation, like a full-on phone interview. We had the whole team say like all these great ideas for Popular Science, like little snippets, and many months later, when they published it, they picked dog poop tracking as the topic of very important Popular Science precedents.
Wow.
Yeah. So
what do you use
we,
to track dog poop?
Well, you could do a methane sensor off the butt so that you get the gas, or you could do GPS with like a accelerometer for the squat. I mean, there's many ways to track a poop.
This I don't know how to top that.
I know, I don't
That's
either.
like that is.
I have it in. They printed that.
Awesome.
What do you even do with that?
We got a couple of interviews. Tim, are you guys?
Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
No, Tim, don't go anywhere.
Wait.
Oh, Tim ran away.
We're trading
So we're gonna multi-Tim for a couple of minutes.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Tim and Tim. We're gonna multi-Tim. This is the first.
Can we get 3 Tims?
Oh, where's Tim Roth?
I don't think
We should find him for the announcement.
Right, we can't.
So, oh no,
Cameras are cracked.
it's an FCC regulation.
Yeah.
The internet's not allowed to have 3 Tims.
2 Tims at a time.
2 Tim max. So we have finished having everyone come through. We've had 16 costumes coming for judging. We've had about 5 or 6 people say they don't want to. So we had a good turnout of costumes. We're really excited about
And
that.
are you prepared to?
Not right now. We're going to start counting. But what I want, oh nice. What I want is to see the people watching vote now.
Okay.
I want their votes. We want to know what they think, and they're going to get an award too.
We have not actually gotten everybody up in front of the internet audience, so I
Who's
need
missing
to
from the
move
internet audience?
through a couple more.
All right.
Tim, you get to pick. Evan and Rob have not been up, as far as I know.
We should bring Evan up so we can get one more of those Wookiees.
Okay, Evan, why don't you come up? We're going to talk a little bit. Tim, we're going to have you go back,
All right.
compile our judging. Awesome. So
Give us one more Wookiee.
Wrong franchise, bub.
Oh man, he's in character now.
there we go.
All right.
There we go. You got to hand off the mic. Can you do that without putting an eye out?
Yeah, please be careful.
Right.
This Wookiee's
I suppose I could, but what would be the point?
Right. So there was a certain amount of shaving that had to go with this.
Just not in the last 6 months.
Just not in the last 6 months. Right on. So where'd these come from?
These are custom designed laser cut acrylic, and I painted them up so they fit, look like they're made out of metal.
Awesome. What was the hardest part of the costume? The facial hair.
Finding a non-real cigar.
You couldn't do the real cigar.
I don't put tobacco in my mouth anymore.
Okay. Awesome. Anything else I should know about the costume? What do the dog tags say?
Those are my dog tags.
Those are your dog tags. Those are real issue. Awesome. Nice. You think you got a chance?
Nobody has a chance. We're all gonna die. Nothing means anything, and nothing matters.
Nice. So what's your regular human name?
My name is Evan. I am the mechanical engineer here at SparkFun Electronics.
Nice. What's your favorite part of SparkFun?
It's us. It's the culture. It's who we are as a people.
How long you been here?
I've been here for 5 years.
Nice.
And it's been just magical the entire time.
Cool.
Well, except for like 1 week back in 2011, but you were there.
Everybody has that. Everybody has that. I'm going to let you pick because we're getting close to judging. And I think there's actually only one choice, and it's Rob.
I choose... okay, maybe Rob.
Can I grab this from you? Thank you. Yeah. Rob, I'm going to give you the mic. And that's your human name. Is there a name? Is this Publius Enigma?
This is Rene Magritte, son of man.
That's right.
I, of course, am not Rene Magritte.
Of course.
Just as the painting of the pipe is not a pipe.
Keep going.
Rene Magritte also painted a pipe, and under it he wrote, "This is not a pipe," because, of course, you could not take it off the wall and smoke it. Therefore, it was not a pipe.
Perfect. Perfect. What prompted this costume?
I had no idea if I was even going to wear a costume on Saturday. I stopped in King Soopers on my way home, and there were bowler hats for sale for $4. And I thought, what's the bowler hat thing? Why are there so many of them? Some pop culture reference I don't get. But I thought, what could I do with a bowler hat for $4? I could do a Magritte painting.
Awesome. Wow.
So I bought a $4 hat, and then the next morning I went to Michael's and bought a fake apple and some leaves.
Perfect. And you had the suit. Mm-hmm. Awesome. So, your human name?
My human name is Rob Reynolds.
And what do you do here?
I am the Inventorium Imperator.
And you have a really interesting background. How did you get to SparkFun? I love this story. I really do.
I came, well, there are a million different roads to SparkFun. Everyone has a great story. I came from the theater world. I'd been working as a performer and supplementing that income as a theater tech and designer. And about 7 or 8 years ago started using SparkFun stuff in some of my design work to make things move, to make things blink, light up, whatever, make them react. And as the years went by, I got more and more involved and closer with SparkFun.
I think we had you come and do a lunch and learn.
That's right. I did a lunch and learn talking about how I was using SparkFun parts in the wild and in the theater. And
that was a great one. I love that.
Oh, thanks. So. And then I got invited to the inside.
Yeah.
And now,
were you hired by invitation?
No, I was not. I had sent in an application.
Okay, I know that happens sometimes.
Yes.
Specific people are asked to apply for things.
No, not me.
I think it was a good choice anyway. So, are you enjoying your time here?
I'm having a great time here. I love my time here.
Yeah, I watched during the autonomous vehicle competition. You were working on a bunch of project stuff. And what did you do for ABC?
I didn't. Did I do a build for ABC? I don't think I did a build for it.
Kind of the little car down there. With
right. I did the car with the the Larson scanner.
Yeah.
Because everyone knows what a Larson scanner is, but nobody knows it's called a Larson scanner.
Right.
So we built one into the car and put a sign over it that says, "This is a Larson scanner." So now everyone knows that the light that goes back and forth on the front of Knight Rider is called a Larson scanner.
So, if you could tell somebody one thing about SparkFun that they might not know, what would it be?
I don't know. We're a pretty open source company with our information.
So something from the inside.
Something from the inside.
Can you think of anything?
Yeah, let's see. Well, I don't know. I'll have to talk to legal and see if I can actually divulge some of these things. But
and I don't know if we've covered everybody. I think actually Amanda.
Okay, Amanda.
Hasn't been up. So.
Amanda.
Can we get you to come up here? You got beard. It's like, look at that. No, come on. I'm easy to talk to. Thank you, Rob.
Oh, certainly. Thank you.
Up. If you'd hand your mic off
to
Amanda. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
Okay.
Now, tell me about the costume. It's got a pirate kind of thing to it.
It is a steampunk pirate.
Awesome.
So, if you look, all of my boots have the cogs and wheels.
Awesome.
I've got cogs and wheels.
Cogs and wheels.
They're stuck to my face.
Great rings. Really good rings. So, does this costume just come out for the contest, or do you go out tonight? Have you guys been out all weekend?
We went out on Saturday.
Where'd you go?
We had 2 parties to go to. We ended up at one in Denver and then one in Loveland.
Good parties?
Yeah.
Nice.
They're fun. Lots of different costumes.
What was your favorite costume besides yours?
Besides mine, one of the guys that came to the party in Denver was dressed up as Zelda, and his wife was Link.
Nice. Nice.
It's very entertaining.
And I noticed when you guys got out of the car this morning, there are two of you. You're a husband and wife team, right?
There are two of us, but we are not in husband and wife costumes.
Right. I noticed that. Yeah. So
He doesn't do themed costumes.
Is Cregan here? Did I see him wandering
He
around?
was wandering around. He is PC principal from the newer episodes of South Park.
Okay. Yeah. And he escaped. He got away from us.
He did.
Wait. Hey. You know what? I think I missed, and while they're doing the judging, I missed one person.
Absolutely.
Can you get a beat on LaCroix?
Yes.
Who is the LaCroix?
I don't. Yes. Maya is also trying to avoid.
Maya is avoiding. Yes. What's your human name?
Amanda.
And what do you do here?
I am a customer service rep.
Do you love it?
I love it.
How long you been here?
8 months.
If you couldn't do this, what would you do?
I want to do front-end web developing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Way cool. What's
She
that?
says no.
She said no. Oh my God. What?
I don't know what that is.
Just so internet audience, there's every once in a while there's a new costume that goes by, and so if you see us stop and kind of point and gawk, and there's the back end of Rich Parker, the best view. Cool. Have I missed anybody else? I don't think
so.
I missed anybody else.
I could probably go. Yes.
Who is that?
No, but it's Wesley, one of the new shippers. Yeah.
Hey, Matt Johnson.
Here, let me go see if I can.
Okay. Grab your guitar. I don't know. Is it just the two of us? Oh.
There you go.
Oh my God.
This.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I'll hold the mic. Do you want to hold the mic?
Doesn't matter.
Here, you take the mic. All right.
I don't know if you can hear me.
Get it up close to your mouth, right there. There we go.
Yep.
So tell me about the costume.
I am a tube man.
Tube
car
man.
dealerships. The wavy, wacky arm tube man.
Awesome.
Little guy.
What is the framework under this costume?
A laundry hamper.
Perfect. Have you been thinking about this for a while?
So I had another costume planned, but my friend needed something like cheap and fast to make. I came up with this for her, so.
Oh, it's awesome.
Right?
It's killer. Where do you get googly eyes that big?
I was actually gonna make cardboard ones, and then I walked into Joanne Fabrics, and they had googly eyes on sale for $2.
Joanne Fabrics is like it's a miracle place, isn't it? And that and Michael, like it's just like crazy, like what you can buy there. So, what was the hardest part of the costume to do?
The sleeves, keep them on from ripping. As you can see, I already ripped them.
Is it hot?
It does get hot, especially in the crowded house.
Nice,
bar.
right? Yeah, have you been in some crowded houses and bars?
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
It gets really hot.
Awesome. What's your human name?
Wes.
What do you do here?
I work in retail shipping.
Awesome. How long you been here?
I've been here for about 8 months.
Do you love it?
Yes.
Yeah, we all do. I know. Crazy. What's the one thing about SparkFun that everybody should know that they probably don't?
We have free beer that we get to drink.
Free beer. Free beer is awesome. Cool. I'm gonna grab Matt Johnson. Thank you, Wes. Appreciate it. Matt Johnson, come here. Oh man, we got more costumes. There's more costumes coming up.
I didn't see the dance. Did you do the dance?
What? Give me more.
Everyone's mean to me. What are you looking at?
I'm just waiting for you to explain.
I'm just having a bad day. I'm looking for the lightsaber.
What's your human name?
I'm Matt Johnson.
What do you do here?
I am one of the production managers here.
Awesome.
I live here.
Awesome.
We all live here.
Favorite SparkFun story that you can tell on camera?
Jeez. I don't even know where to go with this. We talked about one the other night, but that involved my dog, but we can't really tell that one.
No, I can tell that one.
Oh, you
can tell that one.
Okay.
You can tell that one.
Okay,
Tell that
so-
one.
so
So we smuggled a dog on tour.
Yep, come here, Rosie.
So SparkFun tour. Matt and I lived in an RV for like a couple of month-long stretches, traveling the country, teaching embedded electronics with Rosie the dog. Come here, Rosie. Come on. Come on. Hi. And this is Rosie the dog. Rosie, we smuggled Rosie into the RV at our own peril, right?
Yep.
Yeah, there was hell to pay for that one.
And a former coworker was sitting in the back with her while we got into LA.
We're downtown LA, lots of traffic, lots of weaving.
Of twisty-turvy roads, and it knocked something loose in Rosie, and well,
she pooped on somebody's feet.
Yeah, she pooped on the other guy's foot, and that was hilarious because
middle of Los Angeles, in the middle of traffic.
Yep.
And yeah, it wasn't my feet.
Yep.
And it wasn't your feet.
What do you have to say about that?
Kill.
Fargo.
Rosie, kill.
Fargo. Awesome. Awesome. Rosie's dressed as a dog.
She is dressed as a dog.
She's a human in a
she's
dog
dressed
suit.
As a clean dog.
Yep. She's a human in a dog suit. Should we play a song?
I don't know what to play.
I don't know what to play. Pete didn't show up.
Yeah, see, this is difficult.
What are we gonna do?
We could tell some jokes.
Boy, that didn't go so well this weekend.
Oh yeah.
Right. You got a joke?
I don't. Yeah. I'm horribly unprepared for this today.
Spanish pipe dream?
Maybe, but
Maybe no. Do we have anybody?
Does anybody else perform?
Cregan hasn't been up yet.
Yep.
Cregan, come on up here, Cregan.
Take this.
Okay. Awesome.
You PC, bro?
You gotta put the mask down. It's really weird to be standing there behind the mask. All right, talk to me about the genesis of your costume.
So I went with PC Principle. Basically did the whole South Park rigmarole where I just, cut everything out via cardboard and glued it on and went nuts. Took me a lot longer than I thought it was gonna.
Twice as long and twice the cost.
Yeah, and
right?
I couldn't get the head bracket whole 9 thing set up. I ran out of time, but can't win them all.
No, you can't win them all. What's your human name?
Cregan Ray.
And what do you do here?
I'm our lead systems engineer.
How's the new stack?
It's coming along slowly.
Awesome. What's the worst thing that's ever happened to you at SparkFun? Fant. But Fant is running. If you're a Fant user in the crowd, Cregan is the reason that your data feed still works. It shouldn't, but Cregan's superhuman efforts have kept Fant alive. So nice, thank you.
Well,
we
we'll have new
appreciate
toys
that.
here soon. So
Awesome. And I think Joel. I think we're missing Joel. Joel, will you come talk to me? Yeah, I know. You can do better noise than that. Awesome. This is an awesome costume. You always have the best costumes. Why do you have the best costumes?
I don't know, because I like the costume.
How many costumes do you do in general? Like, so you're a LARP, right?
Yeah.
Right. So how many LARP characters do you do?
I have 5 characters currently.
So what are those characters?
So there's my satyr style character.
Satyr.
Yeah, well,
like
descended from satyrs, so she has horns and ears, but doesn't have the furry legs.
Okay, I was thinking SADER
No.
instead of right,
SAT.
Right, yeah, a little different.
Yeah. This is my otterkin, so she's a animal type creature. So.
It's a great costume.
Thanks.
So talk about the leather work, because what people aren't probably getting is up close. The leather work on this costume is outstanding, and you do all that yourself.
I do.
So how long does it take to build a costume like this?
Well, this is a bunch of suede skirts and coats that I cut apart, sewed together to make a piece of fabric, and then turned it into a.
So do you have a sewing machine that'll do suede?
Yeah, I mean this is super thin suede, so.
Okay, so it's not a special sewing machine.
No.
Okay.
No.
And then all of the rivet, like what do you call that? What is
the
that?
rivets?
The rivets.
Yeah.
And then you got to hand do the rivets.
Yep.
And how long does that take?
Well, I'm not done yet.
I'm not done yet, right?
These ones have little spikes on them.
Okay. So you drive them through and bend the spike shaft. Okay, cool. I'm used to the set rivets.
Yeah, I do those too.
Take a lot of time.
Yeah, they take a lot of time.
And then
These
tell me
ones
about this, because this is so cool. It's like a giant battle hammer.
Yep, it's a war hammer.
It's a war hammer. So
that a friend of mine made.
Out of, what is it? What's
Foam.
the foam?
Golf core and foam.
Oh, it's a golf club handle. Right. And then what kind of foam is that?
This is a really old version. So I think it's pipe foam.
Like the stuff you get, the pipe insulation stuff you get at Home Depot.
Yes.
Totally creative. Amazing. What's it painted with?
It is taped, and then he uses, why can't I think of the name of it? It's acrylic paint, but he covers it in a special material first.
I use this this undercoat paint that I get at Home Depot. But cool, very cool.
So yeah.
Nice. It looks heavy, but it's not.
No, it's just foam.
Right, and
he actually has this is his business now.
Wow, making props.
Yeah,
How's that go?
He did it as a hobby and then turned it into a business. I mean,
sounds familiar. I think Nathan knows something about that. So, wow. What am I missing? What didn't I catch on the costume? What's in the bag?
Oh, my rocks.
You got rocks.
I have foam rocks I throw at people.
Oh. Well, I'm glad they're foam. Because workman's comp might not. Oh, man. Here, you better take that back.
It's hard to resist, isn't it?
It's really hard to resist. It's totally hard to resist. What about the pouches?
These are pouches that I covered in leather, so they're just normal pouches.
Oh, yeah. Right on. And then, of course, it's really important to have a badge.
Yeah, I didn't want to get locked out.
Yeah, the access control system. It puts a cramp. Yeah. Exactly. So, do you go out tonight?
No. No, I'm probably just going to hand out candy at home.
Did you go out this weekend?
I LARPed this weekend.
You LARPed. What was the LARPing this weekend?
That was my satyr character.
Okay.
So.
Was it good? Was it a good time?
Yeah, it was pretty fun. We had a masquerade ball, so I was in my costume for my character.
Where was that?
In a costume. It's at a camp up in Woodland Park.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Was it cold?
Yes, Saturday it was.
Saturday night looked like, yeah.
Well, I wasn't. I was wearing a
some
dress, so rather than my normal costuming.
Right on. I wonder, have we gotten everybody?
Did you get Tim?
Oh, Ross is here. He's dressed as Ross. I don't think he really wants to talk about Ross. That character is really low-key. I think...
People want to see Emily again.
People want to see... Emily's very popular.
Emily is very popular.
So, do we... All right.
Try to get Emily.
All right. Okay. So, all right. People's choice.
Yep.
Right. Thank you. Thank you, Joelle. Yay. Okay. All right. Here.
Right.
There you go. People want to see Emily again.
Hi.
This is Emily.
Hello.
So I think people are probably voting in the comments. Yes, and Amanda's good enough to kind of relay. So tell me something about this costume that I wouldn't get otherwise.
All right.
All right. How many hours to build this costume?
Gosh, probably like a work week of hours.
A work week of hours.
Anywhere from 36
to 42. Do you feel like once you do that, you can recycle this costume and wear it again, or is it kind of a one-shot deal?
I like to add something every time, though. So what I'm thinking of is my friend Ted in tech support's probably going to help me put an accelerometer in the bracer, and then add like a blanket, so you can go like this.
Yeah.
And then make like a bullets deflecting sound, and then create some like a sparkling pattern on the bracer so that it looks. Yeah.
So do you know that the UN just adopted Wonder Woman as one of its kind of role models?
No way.
Did you know this? Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Truly.
I thought for sure they were going to go with Aquaman this year.
No, they went with Wonder Woman. So are you going to go to the movie?
Yes.
And are you going to go in costume?
Oh gosh.
Right? Kind of weird.
I mean, I don't know.
Because we all went to Star Wars in costumes.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
And I'll dress up as Wonder Woman and go with you.
You will? Okay,
yeah,
then I'm going.
Totally.
Absolutely.
Because I could do it. I could really do it. I'll even trim.
Yeah. See, I had to trim a lot.
Yeah.
So good. Okay.
Awesome.
Hi.
I wonder, it looks like, Tim, how are we doing? We're ready to go. We're ready for you, baby. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I'll take this.
Okay.
Awesome. And the triumphant return of Tim Juice. Tim Juice.
Beetle Shane.
Beetle Shane.
Beetle Shane.
Beetle Shane. Awesome. Awesome. So you got joyful, triumphant news?
We do.
for us?
So we have our 6 winners. So we had 3 categories this year. We had best use of SparkFun stuff.
Okay.
Our fan vote, our fans at home and our fans here and on the studio audience, and best costumes. We like to be democratic. No one can win more than once. We have first and second place, so we're doing that for everybody.
Okay.
But first, we have 2 honorable mentions. It was a good field this year, and I would love to have our can of La Croix come up, but I have a feeling that she will not come up, so I may not. All right. The La Croix has been taken. We had a can of La Croix, so I'm sorry if that got missed. Oh, and the other one was Rob Reynolds as Son of Man as an honorable mention.
Reynolds. Yay, Rob, come on up.
So,
Rob is honorable mention.
Honorable mention.
For our internet audience. You're an honorable mention.
Rob Reynolds, separated at birth, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
You can't tell us apart.
Genetically identical.
All right, I would like to do best use of SparkFun stuff. This one was a tough one for us this year. We sell a lot of 3D printers, and 3D printing is very important to us. A lot of people love it as a hobby, and we wanted to make that a really big piece of what we were doing. But we're a board company. We wanted to honor a board too. So we ended up with a tie. So if Nick Poole and Michelle can come on up.
Oh, right on.
Nick Poole 3D printed all of these cool skulls and bones and stuff like that. It was fantastic. And Michelle was our Ood. Did Michelle the Ood get up here? Oh, she's in a meeting.
That pesky work day.
Technically, we work here.
That pesky work day.
Is there anything else you want to highlight on your costume, Nick?
There's Michelle.
No, I think we covered
Michelle,
it
do you have your costume?
in my interview.
Michelle is also opting not to come out on screen. That's fine. Congratulations, you guys tied for best SparkFun part. I appreciate
employees
it.
are more reticent to appear on camera than others.
Very, very good attention to detail, Nick.
Yeah, Nick, that was awesome.
Loved the aged skulls. Pretty fantastic. Fan vote. We had a lot of great comments on SparkFun Live today, and I really appreciate that. Thank you guys very much. We combined that with our fan voting here, and we ended up with a first and second place. Second prize for fan vote was Wonder Woman.
Woo! Come on up.
And the internet audience loved you, Wonder Woman.
Thanks.
So,
Thanks, internet. Yeah.
The internet
winning.
Don't attack me with a sword.
No.
The internet, as well as everybody here, also loved Angela as Gadget.
Yeah! Yeah, Angela is a perennial winner. Angela has won, I think, 3 years now.
I think the phrase I used was landslide in the room as I was opening up things, and it just said Angela. Angela, Gadget, Gadget, Angela. So, congratulations. Thank you very much.
Again.
All right, now what you've been waiting for, best costumes. We have 2 very, very good costumes, and it got a little ugly in there.
Uh-oh.
But we ended up with an order.
Was there a fisticuff?
Do
Donnybrook?
Do I have a black eye?
Actually,
it's possible I was punched once or twice.
I know that Jordan is really handy in a scrap.
Yeah, no, you don't bet against her.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, second prize for best costume goes to our very own Miss Dia Campbell.
Woo! Anglerfish?
Angler mermaid fish?
Anglerfish. I think anglerfish. Yay!
Very good. And first prize, please stay up here. And first prize goes to our very own Miss Mary West.
Yeah! Yay!
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
Very good. I think. I don't. Do we have a song? No, we don't have a song this year. I don't think we have a song. We have a song.
We need a copyright-free song, ladies and gentlemen.
We never practice. All right. Come on, let's just throw it down.
Let's sing Happy Halloween.
No, I think that's it. I think.
Oh no! Are we not doing a song?
No song. No song.
Come on, everybody!
That's it.
Come on!
Come on, everybody up! Everybody up!
Everyone!
Everybody up! We wish you a Merry Christmas. No, it's not a copy.
Can we do the peanuts?
Everybody!
It's a great pumpkin.
Everybody!
Yeah, dude.
Everybody! Come on! I think that's it for our Halloween special.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that might be.
All right. Thank you. Say goodbye,
All right.
everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you.
Happy Halloween!
Yeah, finally. Right. That's it.
Good job.